Hey guys, so I just finished watching Battlestar Galactica, the reimagined series, for the second time. I just binge watched through it on Hulu, and I felt like sharing my thoughts. I don't believe I shared my thoughts the first time I watched the series, and I'm feeling too lazy to type right now, so I just thought I'd say a few words, considering that I consider this still one of the best television shows to ever air. I thought it was the best television show to ever air until Game of Thrones. First two seasons, easily two of the best seasons on television. Season three is the point a lot of fans feel the show jumped the shark, so to speak. I'm going to get into spoiler territory at this point, so for anybody who has not seen the reimagined Battlestar Galactica and has an interest in seeing it, you might want to turn off this video at this point. Alright, fair warning. In my opinion, as I said, a lot of people feel that season 3 was where the show started to decline, and I actually partially agree with that. I don't think it happened right away. I think that it happened probably midway through. I think that the show left New Caprica too quickly. I think that the Resistance could have easily taken up an entire season. They had a lot of material to work with there, but instead the series was rushed back into battling in the stars, so to speak. I have a feeling that this was a studio decision and not a creative decision, and I think that the writers were caught off guard, which is probably why the rest of the series, the second half of season 3 through season 4, it kind of feels like they were making it up as they went along. They're not bad seasons, but definitely compared to the first two, they're absolutely inferior. There's a lot of dialogue that just drags on. There were a lot of overlong conversations that I just wanted to take a hatchet and just chop, edit, take out like 2 minutes here, 1 minute here, 30 seconds there. And there was a lot of crying and screaming that it took way too long. And I felt that there were ideas in these scenes that could have been explained quicker, more efficiently, and they weren't. I think this was, again, partially due to the decision to leave New Caprica early. Of course, as fans of the show may remember, there was a writer's strike that occurred between season 3 and season 4. I don't believe that that's why season 4 is considered the worst. It probably didn't help things. Battlestar Galactica, still, when I think of sci-fi series that are comparable to it, I think the next best sci-fi series, in my opinion, is Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I love Deep Space Nine, but Battlestar Galactica, it is way better writing. It has a real ensemble cast. It's a real shame that they didn't continue the franchise. Well, they tried to continue the franchise, but it was a disaster. They came out with 2 TV movies, Razor and The Plan, which were kind of prequels / interquels, and they weren't that great. And then they came out with Caprica, which was a disaster. It was canceled after 1 season. It really wasn't very good. Then they came out with Blood and Chrome, which was a bunch of webisodes, which they then, like a year later, merged into a single television movie, which actually was good. It brought the series back to its roots of being this kind of dark sci-fi opera. But unfortunately, Blood and Chrome wasn't picked up as a series, and that's a damn shame, and the franchise has kind of been in limbo ever since. I do wish that Battlestar Galactica, the reimagined series, I do wish that it had gone on for a 5th season. I wish that New Caprica arc had taken up all of season 3, and then they did something different for season 4, and then essentially season 4 could have become season 5. But, that's that. I love Battlestar Galactica. I tried to watch the original series, actually. It may surprise some people that I actually watched the reimagined series before the original series. And historically speaking, most of the time, when you remake something, the remake is inferior to the original product. It is not the case here. The original Battlestar Galactica, which was canceled after 1 season, is terrible. I tried to complete 1 season on Netflix. I couldn't. It was that bad. Definitely watch the reimagining. If you're going to watch Battlestar Galactica, definitely watch the reimagining first. If you see the original series, you will not want to watch the reimagining series. And that's it.